Are wigs and braiding hair toxic? And what is this whole debate around synthetic hair versus human hair? Which is better? Which is safer? Which is more ethical? And is organic hair the way forward? Or what are the other options, alternatives that we have as Black women who still wants to style braids and style extensions and wigs in general? As you know, the wig market is a huge one, and as of 2032 is estimated to be a $15.7 billion industry, which means there's a lot of money that people are making and a lot of lives are at risk. So let's talk about everything wig and extensions in this video and why you might not want to use this, okay? And without further ado, let's get into it.
You know what? Let's just settle this once and for all. Human hair or synthetic?
Hello friends, and welcome back to the channel. This is Tinuola. If you're just seeing this hot chocolate for the first time, hey, you are welcome. Right here I share valuable content, so if you like the vibe, please consider subscribing down below. All right, so let's start first from identifying, human hair versus synthetic hair. Synthetic hair is made from plastic, and human hair obviously is from human beings, their hair being donated. And there are two categories of human hair, which are like the human hair blends. Those are not 100% human hair. They are usually extensions that are human hair fibers mixed with synthetic fibers. The other category of human hair are the donor human hair, which is 100% human hair. So let's talk about synthetic hair and why is this an issue? Why is it toxic? Obviously, synthetic hair are made from plastic. It's usually shiny and it's less malleable compared to human hair. Human hair is more costly than synthetic hair because it looks more real. It's malleable. It lasts for a longer period of time. You can use it for years, and obviously it's more high maintenance because now you need to maintain it like you're maintaining a real human being's hair, which involves shampooing, moisturizing, detangling, and styling. So what makes synthetic hair harmful to us? Well, in a recent article by The Conversation, a study was done in Nigeria examining some popular synthetic braiding hair from very popular brands that we are very familiar with, like Expression, Gold, Diana. Just Kankilon hair in general were examined, and they were found to have very high levels of toxic chemicals like lead, cadmium, nickel, mercury, and some pesticides. Keep in mind that most Black women use about 3 to 4 packs of this synthetic braiding hair every month, which poses a risk directly to our health. And aside posing a direct risk to our health, synthetic hair in general is non-biodegradable, which means it's further polluting our environment, the air we breathe, the water we drink. So it's a form of risk for everyone in a sense. Since these chemicals are harmful, why are they still being used in the production of synthetic hair? Well, first of all, remember that most of these companies selling us synthetic hair don't actually wear it. They don't use this hair the way we do, which means they are not exposed to these harmful chemicals the way we are exposed to them, except for those people that maybe are in direct contact with this hair, during hair production. But aside that, we Black women are the major consumers of wigs and extensions. So therefore, we are very much the ones that are exposed to it and bear the risk the most. So some of the toxic chemicals found in synthetic hair is used in the production process. For example, lead is used to support PVC, which is also used in the production of synthetic hair, in the production of the plastic fibers. So polyvinyl chloride is a main ingredient used in the production of these plastic fibers, and to stabilize PVC, lead is being used. Obviously, these chemicals are going to be in small quantities in the hair or the final product, but at the end of the day, they can still leach into our scalp, into our skin, into our bodies, and into the environment, especially when we introduce hot temperature like hot water, hot iron, or hair dryer. For example, I used to love drying out my braids with hand dryer, after swimming, but no thanks, not anymore. So it's important that if at all you're going to use these hair extensions here and there once in a while, you make sure that you do not introduce heat or burn this synthetic hair. And I love how Dr. Abiba really explained this in a video, which you guys can check out if you've not seen the video yet. She explained it extensively about, how harmful synthetic hair can be be to us. Keep in mind that our scalp is part of our skin, and our skin is the biggest organ in our bodies. So therefore, whatever chemicals we're putting on our hair in direct contact with our scalp, including the synthetic hair that we're using, which is usually attached to the roots of our hair, meaning it's in direct contact with our scalp, can be absorbed into our skin. So the chemicals on our hair are in contact with our skin, and through our skin they are being absorbed into our bodies, and we shouldn't take that lightly. And you can say, but I don't experience any allergies when I use these products. I've never had any side effects. Yes, but have you thought about chronic conditions that can develop from using these products over time due to constant exposure to them? We can't deny that there's been a rise of cases like uterine fibroid, asthma, hormonal imbalance, skin irritation, cancer, or fertility issues amongst young women in today's society. Could there be a correlation? These warnings have been for a while now, but it just seems that we do not care enough, or we rather just pretend like it doesn't exist, or wait for the government to put a ban in place or put a law against the use of these extensions, or put a PSA as to why we shouldn't use these products anymore. I really don't know what is the case, but we've been told from time to time now in the past couple of years that these products are not great for us, but it doesn't seem to be affecting the markets of these products or the consumption of these products. Which brings me to the question, should we still wear wigs and extensions? I would imagine for the lesser percentage of Black women that don't care much for extensions and wear more of their natural hair, they can easily say, nope, I'm no longer going to wear wigs. I'm not putting extensions on my hair no more. I'm done. It's easy for them to say that, but for the majority of Black women, which is actually a higher percentage of Black women that actively wear wigs and extensions, and for some people every day, that could be a rather difficult question to answer. We know wigs are worn due to certain health conditions like alopecia.
My name is Quilla Bohannon, and I make free wigs for kids suffering from hair loss. When the kids first get to see their wig, it just melts my heart. Oh my gosh. It just makes them feel loved.
But that's just a tiny fraction of the pool of women that wear wigs. Also, if we take a look at our culture and society as Black people, as far back as ancient Egypt, we have seen women and men wear wigs. Women and men wore wigs as a symbol of status, a societal hierarchy, a symbol of wealth. Some men also wore wigs because they were bald and baldness wasn't so attractive, so they covered their scalps with wigs. In those times, wigs were mostly made from their human hair, wool, and plants. And even though the aesthetic of wigs have changed over the centuries, yes, there's been a lot of innovation around wigs and styling extensions. It's still very much ingrained into our culture, our identity as Black people. Hair is a very important subject to us. If we take a quick look at countries with huge population of Black people like Nigeria, which is the biggest country in Africa, compared to America in the West, majority of Black women wear extensions. Even the men are tuning in. Hey bro.
The transformation is something that you don't see every day. Weaves for men take away the insecurities that people deal with when they're balding. I'm a barber that does man weaves. Men come to me to maintain their image that they had of their self when they were younger. First thing we do is observe their balding pattern. We're gonna cut their hair down, draw out their hairline, get a barrier between the skin and the glue. We use a black hair glue, apply the hair directly on top of the glue, and then cut down the hair. I work with a lot of celebrities, and so I never know who's gonna DM me. It's so interesting just, whose life you're gonna change.
Also in the Caribbean, where we have a lot of women embracing their natural hair and wearing their natural hair, we still have a thriving market for wigs and extensions. So it doesn't seem to be going anywhere. Wigs and extensions are here to stay. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm just thinking out loud. If we still continue with the use of extensions in our hair, wouldn't it be important for us to at least be more proactive with the production process rather than just focusing on consumption? We definitely need to seek more sustainable hair practices and safer products that wouldn't cause us allergies or fatal conditions. Organic hair is a step forward. It's a great alternative, but there's a lot of work to be done in terms of availability and affordability. There's also a higher grade of synthetic hair which has no PVC or harmful chemicals because it uses hyperlon fibers instead of plastic fibers. I guess that's a good alternative, but I don't know so much about it. And the other alternatives are yarn wools, African thread, and human hair. So let's talk a little bit more about human hair. Of late, there's been a lot of ethical concerns around human hair sourcing. Some of the opinion that it is great for our ecosystem in terms of recycling other people's hair and selling it to us to wear them. And some others are not very receptive of the fact that they have someone else's hair on their head. So for example, people that are more spiritually in tune we've seen videos of ladies saying because of their spirituality, they can no longer wear wigs and extensions because it feels like that other person's spirit is with them and it just doesn't really align with their spirit being. There's also a lot of questioning around how this hair is being sourced, because some of the donors we know have been donating their hair to the temple in the hopes of, just donating their hair to their gods, but eventually their hair is being sold without them profiting from it. So let me know what your take is regarding that. That being said, the winner in this whole debate is natural hair, because natural hair is safe. Your natural hair has no issues. You just need to embrace more of your natural hair and wear more of your natural hair. I know it can take a while for, some people to adjust to wearing more of their natural hair, since it's been a long time that we've bought into this certain standard of beauty to wear more straightened hair, to wear other people's hair. But you can start today. You can start embracing your natural hair. Start sloppily, start anyhow. Just start with baby steps. Just start. I started embracing more of my natural hair from when I went natural for the first time, when I said no to relaxers. So that was the easy way for me to start wearing more natural hair, by not using relaxers in my hair, because to me it was just a lot of chemicals and they were really damaging my hair. So I genuinely hope we can get to a place where we can focus more on our natural hair than extensions. We are not there yet. I am not fully there yet. I still use extensions. And the irony of this video is I actually have a hair appointment. Yeah, right after this video to get braids done for my birthday. So thinking about that, it's quite funny. I don't know what to make of that. But one thing I do know is that I plan not to buy these synthetic hair extensions once I'm done with the current ones I have, because it's just not good for your health, babe. It's just not good for you. It's not good for me. And I'm definitely going to explore other alternatives like yarns, like I said previously or earlier on in this video. Yeah, I'm gonna explore those other alternatives, including organic hair. Let me know if you guys have tried any of that and what your experience was. But yeah, you can never go wrong with wearing your natural hair. Let's promote more natural hair, because it really is our pretty privilege. And this channel is about promoting Black women embracing more of their natural features, embracing more of what makes us unique, our African features, instead of concealing it all the time. These features really complement us, and we need to break free from the spell of sleek, bone straight human hair wigs or plastic looking wigs. I'm on this journey with you, and let me know what you think about this whole topic. It's okay if you disagree with me, but please leave a constructive feedback down below. And if you've ever wondered what natural hairstyles suit you and your personality, then you should check out this next video, because we're going to talk a lot about natural hairstyles and how it suits your personality. Well, thank you so much for watching today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one, but until then, keep shining. Bye.